Snooped through BF's phone, 46. Found out he's been talking with teenage girl. I snooped Theo BF's phone after I saw him following a large number of new IG accounts. All are high school girls, 18 to 19 Oh. Mainly they are the girls who are there for the likes. Then I went through his call list. He has been talking a few times with a 18 Oh. Girl. She's in fucking high school. I feel so cold towards him right now. Not only do I feel betrayed, but I feel disgusted by the age gap. I have nothing against age gaps. But why would a grown man want to talk with a teenager? Look at your post history, you know he is toxic. He likes younger women because of the power imbalance. Either leave him or stop posting about how terrible he is. Gross. Leave that man alone. And don't ask questions you don't want to know the answers to. Why do you think a grown man would prey on a barely legal teenager still in high school? Come on now. Perhaps there are reasons why women his own age aren't interested in him. Think of it this way, at 20 years younger than him, in his mind, you are too old for him. Drop him like a bad habit. Teenagers are kids. Number 46-year-old should be doing anything with a teenager except mentoring them to do well in school and make healthy choices. None of those choices would involve a relationship with a man 28 years older than they are. He's a perv. Gosh, hope you can make a clean, easy getaway from this relationship. If not, you might have to ask him about it. And see how he would react if you were chatting with much younger, hotter-looking guys who are half your age. Leave now. I was with a man who ended up in jail because he was trading nudes with a 16-year-old. I snooped his phone and email a few days before he was arrested and found he was trading nudes and chatting with 18-year-olds. Consider the stuff you didn't find. You can't stop him for doing this, he'll just keep going. He's putting your relationship and life at stake. He's selfish and a loser who likes to control young women who don't have the life experience to understand how wrong his behavior is. There is no good ending for you if you stay. How old are you? Are you going to dump the sicko? Don't forgive him. Leave. He's a predator. A legal predator but a predator nonetheless. It's time to bounce. GTFO of there. That's some pedo shit right there. Yeah, dating an 18-yo is technically legal. You know what else is legal? Sticking your hand in a blender. It doesn't mean it's a good idea to actually do it. I'd take pictures and show the police before it goes any further. He is displaying very predatory behavior, and by that I mean there should be no reason for a 46-year-old man to talk to a child. The poor girl probably doesn't even understand what's going on. You're no longer young enough for him. He is here to go after naive and young girls. Have pity on them. Some might not understand that having adults after us is not cool or make us mature at all. All the other comments give you better insight over your issue. You will feel way better out this relationship. Maybe in the beginning it will seem impossible. I don't know, why did he want to talk to you in the first place? You're closer to these teens than to him in terms of age. Break up with him. Report him and get away. Time to go get you some cognitive behavioral therapy so you can become emotionally healthy. Get away from him and focus on making you healthy. 1. Your boyfriend is toxic too. You are emotionally being cheated on. 3. Please read your past history and look at the website you give to people that have been cheated on. 4. He shouldn't dictate what you can and cannot wear. I never get this labeling. She's 18 years old. Is she a teenager minor, or is she an adult? People and the legal system need to choose one or the other and stop being so damn wishy-washy. Hashtag y'all being told a lie story from a troll account. Based on your comments in this thread, it sounds like your boyfriend is more of a sugar daddy benefactor and that you're financially and emotionally reliant upon him. He's clearly looking for a newer, younger sugar baby to trade you for. My advice is to get out of the situation any way you can. And if you don't have the financial means to get out, focus on that first. Find a job, any job, that will enable you to get out. If you're snooping through his phone, that should already be a sign you two shouldn't be together. And what the fuck is wrong with you that you're still with him? Anybody with half a brain and any dignity would have ran as fast as their legs could carry them instead of typing it on Reddit. What the fuck are you hoping for? You are with a pedophile. Leave or you are just as bad. Maybe she's just way sexier than you are? You're pretty well past your best. Not to be harsh, but you're probably the last person that should be giving others advice on this sub, as your comments show you do. You're in an abusive relationship with a predatory man. Please help yourself before attempting to help others. Why would a grown man want to talk with a teenager? Not to say it is a good thing, but it is because the guy has more or less reached his midlife crisis time in life. It is where you look back at your life and want to relive or recreate that part of your life. I dropped out in the 9th grade, so I have no high school memories. And I didn't go to college until I was 42, and there I was just the old guy. I chased some young 20s and that was an adventure, but that is low as I go. The college girls. It is a common male fantasy of being with younger women. It's a conquest thing, I think. To be able to say, see, I am not old, I can still swing with younger women. That's how older men get trophy wives. Oh honey, get some self-respect. Seriously. But why would a grown man want to talk with a teenager? Because he's a fucking creep. Obviously because he's a legal pedo. I'm very sorry to hear you are in this situation, but you know the obvious answer is to leave. I know you mentioned you don't know how you'll survive without him, but when you really are all by yourself, that's when you can choose to be a strong, independent woman and rise from the ashes of a toxic relationship. Sometimes all you need is you, and the rest will fall into place. You will form close friendships and relationships if you can view this a positive transition into a new chapter of your life. There's more out there for you than snooping through a 46-year-old man's phone to see he's eyeing up high schoolers. Because he's a disgusting old man. That's why. Report him. Screenshot everything and report him. See if you look up this girl and try to find her parents. Notify them with proof and then leave it alone. Let them take care of their promiscuous daughter, whom, by the way, shouldn't be talking to a grown-ass man. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this didn't happen. In your posts sometimes you're a woman, sometimes you're a man. It just seems like someone making up attention-grabbing titles for attention. But, if this did happen though, and you really are in your mid-20s and in a relationship with a guy pushing 50, you need to get out of the relationship. There's definitely a power imbalance, and seems pretty clear has a preference for young barely legal girls, and we hope not even younger. And now that you're getting older, as we all do, it's not working for him anymore. You're much better off, I promise. He is a lot older than you. He has a thing for younger women. You're probably too old for him now. You need to leave. Or, accept that you're with a guy who is almost certainly cheating on you, who you've posted about previously, who you describe as abusive. You know this is dysfunctional. Either get out of there, or suck it up. I don't want to be unkind, but those are your options. Just you. Okay. Aside from the cheating, he's abusive. You said so yourself. What exactly are you wanting to hear? That he can change? He won't. That it's worth trying? It's not. He's just going to keep hurting you as long as you let him. Do your future self a favor and get out, sooner rather than later. You can do it. You deserve better. There's better out there waiting for you. Go get it and drop this loser. Well, he is not a grown man obviously, and I don't think he is ready to settle either. If you haven't confronted him, then I think you should. Sometimes men need to be checked on. There's always that big baby side in every man. Jesus, I'm so tired of people using this sub over and over but never actually listening or taking the advice. This isn't the first time you're complaining about that boyfriend. And mind you, there have been people here talking about marriages of decades breaking apart and you've barely been dating a year. This shouldn't be this hard. Now either dump this pedo loser who's getting ready to cheat on you, if he isn't already, and for the love of God report him, or stop wasting people's time on this sub for pity points you don't deserve. Break up and move on, or stay and be miserable. No one here is gonna be responsible for your ridiculous life choices. You're an adult now, act like one and treat yourself like one. Just leave him. Your post history is a mess. Have some self-esteem. Your man is a predator, please leave him and warn those girls' parents if they have any. Just leave. So that's disgusting. Well, unlike this girl, you are a grown-ass woman who should know a creepy fucking asshole when she sees one. Tell him he's a creep and ditch him. Your boyfriend is a pedo. Perhaps he has a child from a previous relationship he hadn't told you about yet. Lots of studies show what most of us already know, but don't want to accept. In general, regardless of a man's age, they find 20-year-old women to be the most physically attractive. I'm not sure why people think it's gross for an older guy to be physically attracted to much younger adult woman. Most of the outrage probably stems from insecurity, kinda like how short unemployed men complain about chads. I'm about to get downvoted but FK it. Why is everyone on here acting like 18-years-olds can't look 25? I haven't seen the pics but it's Instagram and you said they're doing it for likes, so I imagine they're dressed up and could easily pass for someone in their 20s. Should he be doing it? No, he shouldn't be, so he's defo in the wrong for that, but everyone going on like he's some type of predator is a mass exaggeration. I'm guessing you're hung up on the age cause these girls are attractive. ADND, this is an angle to use to insult him.